This is exactly how Jane Street insiders / hedge fund insiders are making millions from Polymarket's BTC 5-minute up / down, doing some pretty manipulative tactics, I guess you can say. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how they're doing this, how you can do this for, educational purposes only. And without further ado, let me cover the sauce, because nobody on YouTube is talking about this. No one is actually doing a deep dive on this, on how they're doing it. Stanford recently done a study that traders are manipulating Polymarket's BTC 5-minute / up or down market by betting briefly right before the market goes for a resolution, which then inflates the price, and they make a massive fucking profit. And if they do it at last second, and they make a profit from anywhere from 50 to 100x each, fucking crazy in my opinion. And the hedge fund which is doing this, which is pretty suspected, right? If you go on Twitter and just in general, the main rhetoric is that the main hedge funds which are doing this, or the main hedge fund specifically which is doing this, is Jane Street. If you don't know what Jane Street is, they're basically like the big fucking, they're like the top dog of hedge funds. They're a quantitative firm. They're the most renowned, most powerful hedge fund there is in the world. And they're making millions. And more specifically, how these insiders are doing this is spike the BTC order book in the final 5 to 10 seconds before the contract expires. In turn, forces the chain link price, which is essentially where Polymarket gets its resolution price from, is via chain link. It records the artificial settlement price, which Polymarket resolves automatically. So even if, so these firms have really no fear about, for example, Polymarket not paying out the funds or something like that, because Polymarket resolves it automatically. And researchers flagged 821 likely manipulators, estimating that they profited around $8.2 million. And more specifically, everyone who has their own bots or is manually trading on the BTC 5-minute up / down markets are getting fucking slaughtered like sheep. Who they make the $8 million off of? And I have researched this myself. I know for a fact it's more than $8 million. But it comes from the expense of retail participants, from ordinary fucking Joes just like us. These guys are making fucking millions and we can't really do shit unless you're like Big Jeff right here and you have a strategy which is actually profitable and doesn't rely off some fucking bullshit signals. If you rely on a strategy which uses some fucking bullshit signals, or you're in like a fucking call group or whatever, then you are essentially Jane Street bitch and exit liquidity. Now let me show you a really good profitable bot in my opinion, which I use. It's called Polyorb. They just launched their V2 version. It's an auto trader, and they added an update which actually tracks the wallets of some of these insiders on the BTC 5-minute up / down market and trades after them. And no, it's not some fucking public top trader wallet, right? These fucking people are smarter than that. They graduate like Harvard, Yale, big Ivy League school. So they're really smart. They're like fucking top 0.000.01 fucking percent of smartness, okay? But like I was saying, these Jane Street people are smarter than that and multiple levels of obfuscation. Now, these researchers got 821 likely manipulators. That's because they're using Binance. But the ones who are making the most money, they essentially obfuscate it. If you don't know what obfuscate means, they're just hiding it, right? There's a way, bridge their funds, like crap ton, etc. But Polyorb has an algorithm which detects these wallets funded by institutional capital, hedge fund capital, funding sources, trade amounts, bankroll, trading patterns across thousands of wallets, etc. So the bot is Polyorb. I'm going to link it down in the description below. If you use my link, take 10% off of trading fees. They got a really beautiful site. I'm going to go press launch terminal, and it sent us here. So I'm going to check my Telegram, and it asks you to verify a code, and as you can, we're now in. And this is Polyorb, right? And we got the Oracle mode, we got Pulse, we have prediction insider, they have arbitrage, if you have so much more. We got arbitrage, 6% profit no matter what, right? Between caution and a different prediction market. But specifically, we're going to be covering the Oracle mode in this video right here. Right here also shows how many they got correct, or like recent resolutions, and it's mainly getting more correct than losing more. As you can see, obviously there are a few, aren't hitting. Can't win all of them. We're gonna be covering the auto mode specifically. But first, we obviously gotta fund our wallet. So I'm gonna go on the wallets page. I'm gonna create my wallet. Okay, and it shows our private key. And it says save this now. It will never be shown again. Anyone with it controls the wallet. So okay, I'm gonna copy my private key. I'm gonna save it down. Make sure you save it down as well. If someone gets access to it, then you're basically cooked. Okay, I have saved my private key. Continue. And we have my wallet right here. I went on deposit and withdraw, and you can deposit from Bitcoin to like pretty much any single coin, because Polymarket has Bridge, which automatically converts it to Polygon USDC or Polymarket USD. So I'm gonna send like $100 here. Okay, and I sent $100 and should come in. I mean, is it right here? And okay, we got like $104, almost 5. So now what we want to do is we're gonna go on auto, and we want to choose either Pose V2.0 or Moonshot V1. Now the difference between Pose V2.0 and Moonshot V1.0 is that there are different models. It's like ChatGPT or Claude, right? There's different models for use cases. So Pose trades often, aims for small, steady wins, and bets when one side looks a little too cheap. In Moonshot, trades rarely, sits out most windows, and it bets small on a rare, cheap long shot play that can pay off big. Now Pose makes frequent trades with small wins and small losses, and Moonshot has long, dry seasons, right? Moonshot barely buys in, and most Moonshot bets lose. But a rare Moonshot bet can pay 50x, 100x. I've had it happen to me before, even on the channel. If you want to learn more about how the bot works, and if you go on their site, their docs are there. You go through it and make it's all good. But okay, I'm gonna pick Pose 2.0. I'm gonna select my wallet, and stake sizing can either choose 5%, 10%, 15, 25, 50, or a percentage of balance, or a fixed dollar amount. If you wanna, for example, Moonshot one, put $100 and like $1, and just try getting 50 to 100x. But also, before I start it, in the Git book also says this: why the number of trade matters, right? One trade tells you almost nothing. A good bet loses often, and a bad bet wins often. And across a handful of windows, luck buries the difference between them. The model has an edge compared to the average trader and compared to the average markets, right? The markets resolve, etc. It has an edge, but the edge really goes up, or you really feel the edge as the trade count grows, right? One trade, even if you make 100x from one trade, that was just luck. If you lose on one trade, it doesn't matter the trade. It wasn't a good trade or a bad trade, right? Because the sample size wasn't big enough to count luck out of the equation. So you want to judge this bot over, hundreds of trades, potentially, if you really want to make that consistent profit. This is obviously not financial advice, but that's how most trading bots work, especially automated ones, right? So size so that you survive long enough to get there. A stake that risks a large balance can end the run during a losing streak before the sample ever grows large enough to matter. That's why the preset tier at 5%. And also, I recommend that even try it out with like $1. Get like $100 and put in $1 fixed dollar amount. You can have 100 shots on, for example, the Moonshot versus the Pose. But obviously, you're getting less money compared to the 5% and 25. 5% is pretty good in my opinion, because you get in a good amount of trades as well. But if you're gonna play it safe, then you need bigger bankroll. Percent. Right? If you have like a really bigger bankroll, then you risk like 0.1%, right? The more amount of trades you can put in is essentially the more amount of shots. So I'm gonna do 15% aggressive, right? Larger. And this is just purely basic, just trading around, just so I can show how it works. But okay, I'm also gonna turn on auto redeem winnings, so it auto redeems our winnings, so we don't have to go on the portfolio page and press redeem and all that stuff. I'm gonna press start, and okay, it's now live, as you can see, and it's just waiting for the first evaluation. So we just gotta wait, and as there's only 52 seconds, no new entries under 1 minute, so it's a hard rule in the post bot, right? With Moonshot though, it can buy in the last minute. It also buys in the last couple of seconds. That's how the bot works. Okay, and it bought in, Dollar Trader just bought in, got a little sound effect. It bought in right here. It bought a down position, and you can sell 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%, and it bought in again. But that's because I turned it on options, so it also buys in. And okay, now it did send back up again. And yeah, it's just basically going up and down like crazy. But we are technically in profit now. We were like $20 in profit, and it's at $45. Now we have a $50 profit, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna sell 25%. It's sold. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna sell everything right here. It's more than enough. A little trial vid. And when I click the little P&L thing right here, we just made $52 in profit, which is absolutely fucking crazy. First trade, like, this is just a little example thing, and now it just sent back down. And you also get back cash back. I have like $128 in rewards. I gotta claim this. But yeah, boys, that's Polyorb. Make sure you're not fucking left behind. You don't even have to use this bot. Just think outside the box. These fucking hedge fund types are basically fucking treating you guys as their boy toys, and just fucking essentially violating you guys. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, then keep learning. Watch my other vids, you'll learn more. And I'm gonna head out. If you'd like and subscribe, I'll be highly appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace!